Okay, better than nature. Meet Inez at Fairfield's Town Hall after completing Milver Street's task. So she kind of quit, but she didn't punch his hat off like I wanted. So let's see what she. Oh wait, can I? Oh, I can level you up now. Give you armor pin. Love someone's unnecessarily loud engine driving around outside. So I can make him a bullet sponge, or I can give him armor penetration. His ability is already meant to call attention, so probably that. And then you have v.a.l.e.r.i.e injection uses her life module trait. All other party members are also. Oh, so okay. So yeah.
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat.
You gonna join my party? Oh, you got little hearts for your knees.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice.
Why in the void would you want to go back to Auntie's Choice? I want to make the joke, so I'm gonna do that instead. Nice sales pitch. Do your services come with a 5-year warranty too?
That'll be the addendum in my next business proposal. Assuming I can guarantee I'll live that long once the graft is fixed. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
Why in the void would you want to go back to Auntie's Choice?
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
Just in general, in the real world, at any time, you could go from nothing to something. You know what? That ought to be a tagline. Have you run it by Auntie yet?
I know you're making fun, but I fully intend to stand in front of Auntie and show just how much I made her proud. You know, once the graft is sorted out. So, what do you think?
Shut up, phone. I think that you told me I could ask you questions, and I got to ask like one, and then it deleted the other questions from existence. So you have a deal.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
All right, head back to the ship, Val.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Was it instant or yep?
Appreciate you agreeing to help, but the arm's itching something fierce. Ready to do away with it. We ought to head to Doc Tinsley's, quickly if we can. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander?
Yeah, can we discuss some personal matters?
How personal are we talking?
What was it like in the Enhanced Soldier Division?
Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best.
Who decided that?
My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage.
All right, so where's your company now?
Oh, that information is outside my purview. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right.
Well, they're easy pickings if they don't have someone of your caliber protecting them.
Don't listen to what the adverts and serials tell you. A single soldier is unlikely to turn the tides of battle. Though I'd like to think I'd make the enemy really work for it. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. No use dwelling on those out of sight and out of mind.
You've clearly never played a video game before. A single soldier always turns the tide of battle, somehow. Well, I had something else I wanted to talk about.
Right.
Did you like working under Auntie's choice?
Like ain't the word I'd use, even before I was itching to tear up my contract and set it aflame. Auntie gave me autonomy, gave me the choice to do more than just struggle to survive. They treated me better than my last employers did, and despite recent events, I believe in their mission. We can give folk here in Arcadia a better life.
I agree. Arcadians have been oppressed for far too long.
They have. And could be they can't even fathom another way of living. Freedom can be frightening at first. But they'll see. Same as me and mine did when Auntie came to Taucetti. I'm just one of many who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms.
Well, once everyone is liberated, I bet the same will happen here.
It ain't like we want folk to owe us for saving them. But with freedom comes new purpose. If enlisting helps these folk find themselves, then I'll be pleased to see more recruits. Now, do I got qualms with Auntie? Sure. But I'll tell you what, when she overthrew those Spacer's Choice bastards in Taucetti, my home system, that takeover was the best thing that ever happened to us, even if it took time to see it. But I reckon that's a tale for another day. That all you wanted to discuss, or?
I had something else I wanted to talk about.
Fine by me.
You mentioned you were from Taucetti. What was it like there?
Not great. It was a mining colony under Spacer's Choice. Didn't have much, but my parents worked hard to ensure we had shelter and a warm meal every day. They're good folk. I love them. But I don't think they ever quite grasped how bad things were before Auntie's Choice came. They warned me not to join up, you know. Said we'd all get burned if we put too much stock in the promises of this foreign corporation. But I'd rather take a risk on them than be resigned to how things were.
Well, just how bad was life under Spacer's Choice?
Our colony was isolated, which meant our Spacer's Choice overlords could do as they saw fit. Everyone lived in squalor, save for a select few. We were little more than workhorses. Those of us at the bottom only found joy with our families, our friends. But love alone can't get you through the toughest, darkest winters.
Well, it must have been difficult leaving everything behind to come here.
I miss the sunsets, and my folks, though I know they're well taken care of nowadays. But that's about it. Most of my friends joined up when I did, so we took our community with us. Leaving my hometown itself, it was an eager farewell. Though there is one person I keep thinking of. The grandpa who lived next door, Vincent. He used to draw posters and ads for Spacer's Choice. He had style. Of course, that didn't last. Age caught up and his hands started failing him. Couldn't draw, couldn't lift heavy objects, could hardly walk without exerting himself. And in Taucetti, if you couldn't work, you didn't get ration cards. We shared what we could with him, of course, but what we got already wasn't much.
What happened to him?
Last day I saw him, he refused the half-salt tuna can I tried to give him. Said it was him lending me his strength. He was gone the next day. We searched all over, then realized he must have wandered off into the wilderness, not wanting to be a burden. We never found him. Can't hardly open a tin without thinking about him now. So if you're wondering why I still hold a candle for Auntie's Choice, after everything, it's because I know had Auntie arrived just 4 months earlier, Vincent might still be alive.
Doubt it. Really sorry to hear that, Inez.
It's been years now since I talked about it. He was a good man. He deserved better. So did the rest of us. Anyhow, ain't meaning to talk your ear off.
Had something else
Fine
I want to
by
talk
me.
about. Want to know more about your old unit and your friend Ortiz.
Well, like I said, we were both in the same unit. Me as a combat medic, him as a machine gunner. Everyone in my unit was from Tau Ceti, so we already had that in common. And we served on the front lines, which made us look out for one another that much more. See, most of us were laborers, and we just got our first real shot at something greater. We wanted to make a name for ourselves, and what better way to do that than become a hero? Our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, showed initiative, that we'd get promoted quick. And our days of living in squalor would be far behind us.
How did you and Ortiz first meet?
We spent a week crouched in the same foxhole under aerial bombardment. Shared water one sip at a time by the end of it. Anyone would have been friends after that. I don't know if I would have made it out alive without him. Maybe I'll tell him that over a beer one day. Praise him in front of the whole saloon. Law knows he's got a thing for heroics.
Well, I'm glad you two survived. How did the rest of your unit fare?
Better than I'd feared. Only had to bury 2 troopers and amputate 5 limbs. I'm thankful every day that the Protectorate can't aim for shit.
That's none of my business. You made it sound like Ortiz saved you. How?
He kept me clear-headed. Every so often there'd be a lull in the bombardments and I'd hear voices all across the field, calling out for aid, for mama, for death. Almost got my head clean taken off when I tried to scramble out of the foxhole the first night. I heard a call for help and moved on instinct. Damn foolish of me, really. Ortiz told me not to panic, to wait till he could provide cover, to just shout first aid instructions where I could. It was too valuable to fall in battle, he said. It was a rough few nights at first, knowing I couldn't help folk who needed it. And the reward for that torment was my life.
Why would I say no? Because soldiers wouldn't know that the person going out was a medic, and also they're not gonna stop you from healing people. Like, they won't attack. They're not supposed to attack hospitals. But on the battlefield, and look, I've never been in war, but on the battlefield, if they saw someone was going to go heal an enemy that is then going to attack them back, why would they not kill the medic on the field? I'm glad he looked out for you. I can't imagine you not being in my crew.
I appreciate that, Commander. In any case, I'm only standing here because of a damn fine soldier who became my friend. I'll carry that knowledge always.
Okay.
Fine by me?
Well, let's go have a chat with, because now I can activate this quest, right? It's a companion quest, better than nature. Yo, the Beard Club. I could have chosen that one and been a part of your guys' group. Alright, I'm going. Hey, Copernicus. I went up here, right? Some grenades. Can't pet you, Copernicus. Trust me, I would. While I was searching around for the barn for a different quest, I believe I found it, but this person has a name and a named animal. Chances are I'm gonna get a quest from Ethel Tinsley. Can I pet you? Let me pet you. Developers, why can I not pet this? Ethel?
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Okay, well, why don't we start with introductions? I'm Orion.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful Raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the Raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
All right, we're hearing chimeric scientist flashbacks, man. Civil War flashbacks. The Full Metal Alchemist, man. For a second, I was so pissed. But I was like, no. We don't know her. She's fine. Nope, sounds like a typical corporate management structure to me.
No, I don't believe it is. That's what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier. Or something akin to it.
Oh, can I let them work together? That's the choice I wanted in the first place, but I got locked into one option. I want to say I have some other questions, but last time I did that, these not for her, for a different person. There was a thing that was like, I have some questions first, and I chose it, and then the other options vanished. So I'm gonna ask the other options first and hope that these stay. I freaking hate that they removed that from this game. In the first game, you could ask everything. All right, back up. You're Protectorate?
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then, Auntie's choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
I mean, I don't need to ask this. They got indoctrinated. That was kind of a throwaway line in someone else's conversation. Well, I suppose I can't blame you for taking pride in your new station.
So you must understand what my position exemplifies and why my work has become my pride. When I embraced Auntie's, I was given latitude to better myself. My dreams and abilities were my only limit. That's the beauty of Auntie's choice. Everyone can make of their lives what they wish. Ask any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
Give it another 6 months and it'll disappear. Okay. What about your friends and family? Is that how they feel?
Why do you assume I had anyone I could consider as such? My parents returned to the void long ago. No siblings, no children. I am the sole bearer of my name. As for friends, few cared for a janitor who talked to herself and preferred her books to praising the sovereign. You couldn't possibly understand what it's like to be seen as nothing. Then finally be afforded the opportunity to prove your worth. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity.
See, I've lost
effort
all.
and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
I have to make sure I read before, because she paused, so I thought she was done talking. I should have read it first because I just interrupted her. But all of my other options to ask questions have vanished, and I hate that. It's why? Why do that? If you have all of these voice actors say all of these voice lines, leave them there so players can experience them. Okay. So I was also gonna comment, yes, I know how she feels, because I actually was a janitor before. And, like, no one gives a fuck about the janitor until they've destroyed a bathroom and they need it cleaned. Tell me more about taming Raptidons.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
Oh, that's mean. I think Cornelius is nice. Was that its name? Well, I hope it doesn't hurt any of them.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
Well, guess I'm going to be going now. You don't have a quest for me. All you did was inform me that there is a passive or peaceful way. Copernicus, not Cornelius. I wish you would have given me a quest.
Hello again. Remember not to move too swiftly if Copernicus lunges. Oh, how he does like to test the reflexes of others. What can I do for you?
Nothing. I'm gonna look at your terminal. It's not locked, so that means it's okay. Private notes. Musings on Raptidons. Well, I have officially gone from chimeric scientist to Raptidon onboarding specialist, but it's not so harsh a change as I feared. These creatures require constant feeding, house training, combat conditioning, and praising in dulcet tones. Yes, but they've also provided me ample opportunity to study their constitution. They've taken well to a salve I developed for wound care, far better than the average human would have. While my previous work may be lost to history, I can't help but wonder, what are you doing, Copernicus? Might they have been used to aid graft recipients? If so, would we perhaps have had more success than failure? I don't know what's going on right next to me. V.a.l.e.r.i.e Street has come calling for his subcutaneous injections again. I'll write more on my findings later. I'm just hearing nasty noises right next to me. Okay, a message from V.a.l.e.r.i.e Street. Halted assimilation. DB! First, I want to thank you for always being so kind and such a great listener. You have been of immense assistance to me in the past few years. I write to you today because I admit I'm at a bit of a crossroads. It is reasonable to be among a society for so long, yet to feel so separate from it. Try as I might to feel one with Auntie's choice, it's as if I'm donning a costume. I wish I didn't feel so. Any advice you have would be much appreciated. Your friend Ethel. I like Ethel. My dude. So you're a Z-Ray one because of the purple. I really wish she had a quest for me. But I'm guessing she's gonna tie into a different quest, because there's no way they just have a random named person here working on Raptidon stuff. Like, she's gonna have a reason.
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez! You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated drip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
When I did the thing with Niles, it teleported him into the room closer. Her, she's just staying off in the distance. I didn't realize it was a one-time thing to teleport it. It's good news. Inez is now free to fix her graph. She says you can help.
Ah, that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Well, I can see why Inez trusts you. I don't think anyone else in Auntie's Choice gives a damn.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here, but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
Let's let her continue.
The first candidate is the skeleton Crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average Crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
I don't have a lot of ammo. All right, and this second candidate?
The second candidate is a Raptidon Matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the v.a.l.e.r.i.e.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Okay. As it happens, I was wondering how to get into the Vox Relay. Every time this has come up, I ask a question and I lose out on asking about it, so I'm gonna ask it now.
I suggest avoiding the front gate, but you may have luck finding a drainage outlet in our matriarch's cave. The Protectorate often build them in this manner and leave them unguarded. When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
All right, kill the creatures, chop off the parts. Seems straightforward enough.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there.
All right, before we go, I have some questions.
Oh, I love questions. Ask away.
What's the story with Carr and Milver Street? Things seem strained between them.
I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Maybe you're just not cut out for corporate life.
So I should return to the Protectorate and accept swift death for desertion? Certainly not. I would much rather stay here, continue my work, and hope my leaders can reach an accord. Challenging though it may be, one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
Yeah, I wish there was an option to do both. You last time said that you wished that they would just work together. Should I have just gone to that building without doing his quest and met Inez first? Would that have made a difference here? Like, do his quest without agreeing to do his quest. And then I could have potentially, I don't know. Maybe I'll check after this. I'll replay through that mission. Minister's in high spirits now that I've agreed to help him.
I see. Well, I hope his spirits may be sustained. I have grown fond of the minister, but I cannot help but wonder if he fully understands how proud the Protectorate are. It takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's society, and even more to leave it entirely. He may find that courage to be rarer than he thinks, or perhaps he will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of persuasion yet again. How I would welcome it in this case.
All right, farewell.
I wish you luck, as it were. We seem to very much need it.
So I don't have to kill both, but killing both is possibly better.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well.
No, I still haven't tracked either beast down yet.
I see. Well, I would implore you to get a move on then. Our dear Inez, she really ought to get treatment as soon as possible.
Sounds good. Inez?
There's a beast out there just waiting to yield up its vitals to a grafting table. I'd like to begin the hunt soon, if it's all the same to you.
All right. Let's pick this back up later. So, the crab, I believe, is at that location, right? Oh, no, I was here. The crab is further down. Huh. All right, I was just gonna walk there and then start recording, but then they started having a conversation, so I had to reload so you can listen to the conversation. If it happens again. It was like right about here.
I get the sense you ain't too fond of Auntie's choice. Any reason why?
Maybe on account of them being a giant, malignant corporate entity. Reminds me of the one I grew up under. And that ain't a compliment.
I grew up under a corporation like Auntie's too, Niles. You ain't the only one with a sob story.
Then you might ought to know better than to throw in with Annie's. They're just like those bit-pinching bastards we're trying to. If the Earth Directorate hadn't stepped in.
Well, there you have it. The Earth Directorate saved you, huh? Sure as shit didn't save us.
No, suppose not. But you've got choices now. Time for excuses is past.
Don't you look down your nose at me. Any sane folk would throw their lot in with the ones who helped them, not those who deliberately look the other way. How's your own loyalty to the Earth Directorate treated you all this time? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Yep, nothing like party members fighting. Okay. There's a house there, so I'm gonna try to avoid that just in case something goes down. So I was going this way and I ran into monkeys. Screamers. They don't seem hostile, so we cool. It's gonna be along the coast, so I should have to go this way, I would guess. Because down there's the other one. The other crab place, right? Yeah. Oh, hey. beautiful place to have a picnic with your significant other, I guess. Just hope the giant crabs don't walk up here and wreck face. Yeah, this was the place that I thought that it was going to go down, because this looks like boss fight territory right here, right? A lot of robots out here.
It's a brawl.
Oh, they travel like sharks. Oh, but I can't hit them out of the ground.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists.
The way she just ran up to me. I don't know if that was a bug or if that's how her character model runs. You mean these? Someone's research note. But I can't read it. Mysterious cave. Drop a little savey. What? They did say there were researchers down here that just vanished on a terminal. They didn't say it. It was on a terminal entry. So I'm just trying to... Okay. Poop? Dung?
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Ain't recharged!
No. Why don't you have an ability? Drug crash. Got it.
And I'll take care of
She does have a passive thing that I gave her where
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
she will, yeah, she will throw down med packs for me.
flashing before my eyes, Commander! Revive me!
Looking a little woozy.
But, oh, I have trauma kits that let me revive myself.
Hooks me up.
But I didn't know she didn't have an ability. I didn't look down at the bottom of my screen until just now. Freaking crab sharks, bro. Come on. Stop that.
Knew you had my back.
There's a sprat inside the poop. Sure. Crab has found a body. Hey! You pop out here? Or are you gonna hide in there?
Liquidator.
Is that a scientist? No, these are all Raptidons. I was expecting to find the scientist bodies, but I found one. Unless the other ones are in the cave. Which I'm guessing they are. It's underground, guys. We're just gonna move on. Oh, there's another scientist spot. Okay, so they are going to be in the cave.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Confirmed skeleton Crabble sighting. Last night, the entire research cadre witnessed a mutated Crabble emerging from the coastal waters. We had heard stories of the bone-white and terrifying specimen for so long, yet expected them to do nothing more than hallucinations, of subjects in need of mental refreshment. Confounding as it is to admit, we were wrong. The subspecies appears to boast a thicker, more durable carapace, increased apodeme muscle strength, and a generally more aggressive disposition. Curious indeed. We are to fully understand Crabble evolution for the benefit of Protectorate society. Studying this mutation must be a priority. A closer inspection of the specimen is needed. Matriarch, guide us. Well, that's what you did. Oh, hey, we get malpractice. Another unique. God, it's got a freaking mustache on the mask. While crashing, gain 20% damage. Scales up. What is the one I have now that I'm not using the ability of? Grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away I am. Well, we'll go ahead and throw this on. A study of sound. I don't have a science of 4, so I can't read it. The report contains an abundance of scientific jargon the average intrepid wanderer just wouldn't understand. I'm a professor! What am I a professor in that I can't do certain things? Huh? What am I a professor in? Can I tell Niles to actually press the button? Is that an option? Huh? Oh, there's more speaker buttons. Niles, you won't be left out, buddy. Distraction device. I don't have explosives. Various materials and tools are scattered across the table, some of which look like explosive charges. So I'm guessing I could have set up explosives so that when it pops in, it gets wrecked. free salvage brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Trooper Connolly writing, just want the record to show that me and the boys did not go AWOL. We patrolled the coast as ordered and just happened to find the wreckage of some protectorate outing gone wrong. Couldn't make sense of what they were doing exactly, considering the viscera coating their equipment and whatnot. But figure what's here might be worth salvaging. I did find me a little friend though, fella I've dubbed Chompy. He's a baby Crabble. I reckon, cute, real cute. Bet with a little house training, he'd make a fine town mascot back in Fairfield. He does shriek something awful at times. The others think his folks might come a-looking, but I reckon he's just saying howdy in his own way. No, he's calling for Mama. He's calling for Mama. See, there's some explosive barrels, because they're red. And these are the corporate troopers, and they are dead. There was one over there that was dead next to a baby Crabble, but I don't know if that's the one that had Chompy. There's another hole, and then we'll go ahead and get this started. Just bones and poop. Right. That big.
Time for walkthroughs, but I'm not ready.
Making it easy for us. Watch yourself. Lay low, Commander. Medic's orders.
You got it. Oh, hi.
Little pick-me-up for you.
Thanks. Do it right to me, too. Yeah, but she's back on the ship. Oh, didn't realize there was another crab down here. Oh, and another crab down here. Trying to get him back up too. But there's so many crabs here. Crab people. Like everywhere. What? Oh, I can't use a thing on myself. Duh. They were the ones getting me up. I just used the item on that screen. I thought I was patching myself up. Alright. I don't have any shotgun shells, so it's just my repeater rifle. a different repeater rifle.
For you, come at me.
Are you glitched?
Little pick-me-up for you.
Guessing he's glitched. No, he got out.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Well, don't get down from the poison. Or the fire.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Damn this stuff. How's he still standing?
And he's not walking towards any of the mine, or not the mine, any of the barrels.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Prescription filled.
Hey, get me cocaine again.
Where are you swimming to? I lost sight. Right next to me. You're literally right next to me. Oh, did it negate it? Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted.
You have my back.
And I have no clue where Inez is.
Back in business. End this fight on my feet. Back in business. Liquidate him.
Guys, I understand you wanting to do your jobs, but
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. No target.
The one you need to worry about. You lot couldn't hit the bird side of a freighter.
Well, that phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death.
okay. A skeleton Crabble grafting specimen.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
I can give you both, right? I can still get both?
Muscular reticulation's still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. I was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price.
Well, what's next?
If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon Matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the v.a.l.e.r.i.e up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley.
I'm keen to see this matriarch.
North it is. After you.
Okay, I only died once. Hey. Who's still here? Or is that the radio that we turned on? Maybe that's what that was. Yeah, I was expecting it to be bigger, but that's fine. I'm gonna have to fast travel back though, so I'll just cut it. Alright, I'm trying to avoid the main quest, and I've already kind of gone in this way. But there's a little island here, or no, it's an island, it's like a ship to the northwest of Westport. Oh, it moved it slightly away? After the first time I did this? I could have swore it was closer. It's still fine, I still made the jump. But did it move? Did it actually move it away? I don't think it did. I might just be imagining that. Okay. So you come I came this way from Niles' quest. Obviously you have multiple options of things you can do, but yeah. I also did fast travel, so the elevator's up there and I gotta bring it back down. We should be able to sneak through though. Although I don't know, now after Niles' quest, maybe it'll be a bit different up here, up top. Oh, I think all the guards are gone. Oh, they all just despawned from the area when I completed Niles' quest. Okay. Well. Alright, so we need to find like a sewer system in a cave. Oh. There's a couple dudes right.
34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and opposing the lawful authority of the Protectorate.
No! Wait, I beg of you! I was just afraid of Montelli! He's taken leave of his mental faculties! His way is no longer that of the Sovereign! Why can't you see that?
I want to listen to the conversation, but they're going to execute him immediately, so I have to save
Quiet,
just in case.
Traitor. At least honor the Sovereign by dying with a modicum of dignity. Were I not better informed, I'd assume you were Auntie's choice. Hastening to
Looks like it's right! Oh, thank the stars. I was sure that was the end of me.
You put the gun away.
Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left everything behind when I fled.
Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems.
All right, can you tell me what happened?
The commander of the base to the east, Brigadier Montelli, has gone mad. He's executing loyal subjects as traitors on a whim, without even a mention of refreshment. He claims his actions are in the name of the Sovereign,
But nothing he does is in alignment with the paradigm. He's obviously ill and needs to be removed. My partner and I are loyal subjects of the Protectorate, but we were forced to flee after pointing out the obvious. Is everyone so oblivious that they can't see what is going on?
So what's your plan now?
I was to meet my partner in a cave to the northwest of here. We were going to hide until the current Montelli crisis has been resolved. I fled Montelli, but I'm still loyal. Once I stop shaking, I'll continue on my way. Thank you again, stranger. I owe you my life.
Cave to the north of here. It wouldn't happen to be this cave I'm heading to, would it?
Thank you again, stranger. Once I stop shaking, I'll head northwest to meet my partner.
Northwest. Well. Ooh, your partner might be eaten. But you know what? You know what? That's okay. Because sometimes people get eaten. And you can't really blame anyone for that. That's just life. It's the circle of life. And it does move us all. Those are the words, right? Spitter. Okay. Should I go looking for that cave? Or should I just head straight to the Raptidon cave and think that it's the same cave? For some reason, and I have no clue why, I don't even know which episode it is. Like the episode of Dora where they're going on like a berry hunt? I don't know. All I can think of is, and it might be Diego, where they're like, we're going to pick some juicy ones. So I think it's Dora, and I think it's a berry hunt.
Halt! Don't come any closer.
Relax. They're the ones who saved me.
Oh, you somehow beat me here. Might as well just came with me.
Huh? What's that noise?
Jakes. Briggs and Jakes. I don't know how you got here first, Briggs. If you could have teleported here, seems like you could have, you know, helped me out. How you doing, Jakes?
Thank you for saving me. From what Briggs has told me, that's two we owe you now.
How did I save you? What? I think I was supposed to go inside the cave and save Jakes. But, oh well. No problem. Keep safe.
Wait! Please, take these with you as a token of our thanks.
Alright. How you doing, Briggs?
You've saved me twice now. If there's anything I can ever do for you, friend, you've but to inform me.
Kinda wish I would have known how I saved you. Not a problem, though. I'm just glad you're safe.
It's not much, but please, take this with you.
You're welcome, guys. Hi.
It's a brawl.
Oh! Wrong button again! Every time!
That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign.
Yes, I actually did save you.
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was simply being overly cautious by increasing base security beyond the standards that are required by regulations. Unnecessary, but commendable. This quickly devolved into lashing out, seemingly at random. Finally, he started purging the traitors from our ranks. Any infraction, real or imagined, is now seen as an act of treason and deemed grounds for immediate execution. We could no longer live under the abuse of the paradigm. This may make us traitors in the eyes of our superiors, but we will return to be judged when sanity has returned to the Vox relay station.
I mean, I guess, unless when I'm playing through on a different side of the story, let me know what was supposed to happen. I mean, I might be right, and I'm just rescuing them from the Matriarch. But yeah, I have no clue what I saved them from. They were just kind of here.
Arden! Lay low, Commander. Finish quarters.
You throw me a health pack. Another incendiary shotgun. Do I have a flashlight? Okay, I think I was supposed to rescue them from down here because there's nothing else here. I thought this was the cave I was going to. But there, yeah, there's nothing in here. It's just thing. All right. You two have fun. And now that I killed all the things, I got plenty of meat to eat. So I still try to find a way to get around to this cave. On the road again. Dropping saves. On the road again. I don't think that was a side quest, right? If I scroll down, I'm not going to have something completed in here. No. Okay. There's another Colossus. Which I could kill it. Get some XP. Those claw marks are just too big, okay? The Colossus, for one, doesn't have 4. I shouldn't be nitpicking that, but they don't have 4 claws, and they're definitely not going to be making claw marks that large. Another spitter. There's the cave. Cave of Wonders. Oh, hey, look, they're touching tips. Kind of. Oh, someone got dragged. This is, again, giving me Fallout vibes. The Death Claw cave. I think that one's in New Vegas. It might...
are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here, but they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that.
Yeah, the cave, it's either in 3 or it's in New Vegas. The one that's just packed full of Death Claw. Is that a person hanging? Did my guy get predatored? Is that a body? It's just a piece of clothing. Or is it a leaf? Oh, it's a leaf. Oh, that would have been a great spot to just have a body hanging. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity.
Liquidate him.
Oh, you just popping right next to me. Oh, I didn't let all 3 reload.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Did you guys not kill this one? I went for the ranged guy. I figured you guys could take care of the other one. See what I mean by the claw marks? This is just... Oh, some Raptidon eggs. Some poop. Hello? I can't walk through them during combat, but I can walk through them any other time.
Look alive, Commander.
Well, I don't... If it wants to fight, it can come out of hiding. I'm not gonna go looking for it. It can come to me. A lot of Raptidon eggs. So you trusted me? If you walked in front of my shotgun, that's your fault. Can I just say that? We're gonna Bart and Lisa this. I'm gonna just start firing my shotgun in this direction, and if you get in front of it, it's your own fault. So anyway, I started blasting.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Or are there just 2 pieces of hide here? I guess one of the people was surviving and then couldn't make it back. Mama. Mama. Missed opportunities for horror segment, if I'm being honest. Like while I'm walking through there, have Mama stomping through. Mama? Is that Mama? Well, that's a Colossus. It's not Mama. What about a Mega? I haven't run into any Megas yet. Oh, there you are. I was like, someone's behind me. I hear it.
On your command. I'm the one you need to worry about. Come at me.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together.
Oh, we got a fair.
See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention.
How do you know so much about these creatures?
Traveled on a ship all the way from Tau Ceti with an entire herd. Saw how the trainers handled them, or didn't. I learned best through observation. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals.
Well, considering I just nuked a lot of her children, she doesn't have much rivalry other than me. So the thing about it is the Raptidon musk is an aphrodisiac. We learned that in the first game. You know, I'm not gonna... It's your life, Inez. You do you. You do whatever you want. I have a science check. You could mix the pheromone with nebulum. Make the matriarch a little woozy and confused.
Oh. Not a lot of people know about the hallucinogenic properties of nebulium. Enhanced soldiers keep a vial in case we're captured. It renders us pretty useless to torturers. Let me think. Yeah, 3 parts pheromone and 2 parts nebulium ought to do it. Use that as the lure and the matriarch won't know what hit her. Ready for this?
No, but I get the sense you're gonna start anyway.
I'm eager, so sue me. Except, maybe don't. I ain't got so much as 50 bits to my name. All right, let's do this.
Let me handle this.
Okay, do it. I guess she's kind of a mega... Oh, confused means she's gonna fight her allies. And I can't save during this fight, so... Mama. Oh, that's the hunter. They don't want to shoot you. They want to shoot Mama. Oh, okay, now we might need to shoot you if you're gonna come at me. Okay, fine. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand.
Dip me in.
No. Fuck off. I should not have spent all of my shoddy. Oh my god. Wait, no! Because I was running right when I died, I pressed down and it freaking kicked me out. So I couldn't even use my stuff. Oh, well, they were both down anyways. Okay. Yeah, I used up all my shotgun ammo killing the weak guys. Oh, well, now I don't have to. Okay.
Ready to waste them.
It won't let you save during like a boss fight, which is kind of annoying, but sure.
Look at a few corpse low, Commander.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. Traveled on a ship all the way from Tau Ceti with an entire herd. Saw how the trainers handled them, or didn't. I learned best through observation. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick.
A matriarch with 3 full...
Oh, not a lot of people know about the hallucinogenic properties of nebulium. Let me think. Ready for this? I'm eager. All right.
Armed and ready.
You're not confused. It's not confused now. It has charm, which I think is what the heart is. I'm just going off of normal video games. Heart normally means charm. So is it charm?
Good for you.
Oh, okay, of course. Oh, come on. I can't heal either. I gotta wait till I'm not being... Oh, I have food. I have food. Food is... Oh, but I don't know how to eat food from my inventory. Hold it? No, that sorts it. How do you eat it from your inventory? Like, I really have no... I can't select it with A. I forgot I had another thing. I didn't equip it. Oh, come on. Hurts. How many more of you are left? I could be pointing straight at it, and I guess I just have low accuracy or something.
Back in business.
Knew you had my back. You sure do go through ammo, don't you?
Energy hog. You're constantly leaving the lights on and wasting energy. Your gadget energy now recharges more slowly, but you have an overall larger reserve. As I said in a different video, the first time I played with the first game and with this one, I'm taking every fly I get. Actually, I think I said that.
Not to worry. We can always craft us more.
I said that in one of the other episodes.
Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm.
You got it. Man, I blew through all my ammo. Well, I guess we're taking one of your arms, Matriarch. And I believe that's a mega.
That's the limb. Bring it here, would ya?
I will. Let's loot this room first. mean, not too bad. Oh. Hey, you doesn't. Oh, that was another freaking card. Oh, dang it. Yeah, there's another limb here though if you want it, since you're collecting them. I didn't want to grab the card. I didn't know it was one of the collectible cards. Okay, I'm gonna leave this box here as well. Can we take one of the eggs and hatch our own little baby Raptidon? There's the sewer.
Huh. This drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the Raps ain't chewed their way through yet.
Alright, and this is the back to the entrance of the dungeon loop. Okay. I was already up here. Alright, come here.
Law, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount the aesthetics. You're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago.
Well, I appreciate the compliment.
You earned it. Whenever you're ready, we should head back to Fairfield. Have a word with Doc Tinsley now that I have both the skeleton and matriarch specimens. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it.
What can each craft do exactly?
The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon Matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing.
Well, it seems like you want the Raptidon one. We'll sleep on it. No need to rush into a decision.
All right, but Doc Tinsley will need an answer once we meet with her. Lots to think about.
I'm probably just gonna give her the Raptidon one. Because it seems like that's the one she wants. Can I just fast travel from the cave? My thookus hurts from sitting. It's been 2 hours, I guess.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer. Auntie Fizzos.
All these rifts got everyone riled up, including me.
Don't walk into it.
Got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punching holes in it?
Everyone's talking about the rifts. Is that because I walked into one and killed myself? I haven't gone in this building either. That's the general goods store. I need to go in the rest of the buildings here just to make sure they don't have quests for me. It's also kind of late and I do have work, so I think I still will, just to see what I'm gonna do when I get off work. Like, what's my next goal? Plus, you'll be more connected to Copernicus. There's a Raptidon.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well.
It has. Can you install a new graft now? Why can't you just install both? I guess she might not want to have 4 arms.
Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon Matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts?
Yeah, you did like the Raptidon one. Plus, I guess it goes with your aesthetic. I don't know what color the arm was. I thought it was red. Which you're not really wearing a lot of red. I like the sound of the Raptidon graph.
Grafting with the Matriarch feels right. The Enhanced Soldier Division was designed with Raptidons in mind, and there's nary a specimen finer than our late Matriarch. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the Raptidon Matriarch will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now, get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous, I promise.
Oh, I don't have any medical. Well, take deep breaths, Inez. Think happy thoughts. So I was kind of hoping that there would be more. Like I could swap it out, but if she's just gonna keep it, that means I can't change it later. So I'm just locking this in.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can tell, I've got a nervous temperament and jump at the sight of my own shadow.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
That finishes off better than nature. So you just... I'm confused. So I get that was a defect. You weren't supposed to be spawning another arm. Okay. What do you think, Copernicus? Go to the back of the line with your feet. Stand there with your shirt.
Hello again. Remember not to move too swiftly if Copernicus lunges. Oh, how he does like to test the reflexes of others. What can I do for you?
That's it. You guys want to walk out here real quick? That would have been a great thing. Like a hidden death. If you ran at Copernicus, he jumps on you and just kills you. Oh, so many missed opportunities.
I can feel my senses sharpening. Teeth, too. Also, my appetite. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight.
And please, if anything, I'm more worried about me slowing you down.
Rather kind of you to say, but we both know you can keep pace with just about anything on this island. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes.
You don't have anything to prove, not to me or anyone else.
Well, then I guess I ought to open the eyes of those who don't quite see it that way yet. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
No, you don't have to prove anything. I guess
Seems
that
you've
is...
been scouted by Fairfield's finest to assist our efforts in the war. You know, since the ceasefire will inevitably fail. If you do, it'll be great for the folk here. And great for my resume, if I'm honest. Few bullet points like that, maybe it'll be enough to win me a spot on a higher rung. And you? If you help, what are you getting out of this?
Well, I'm a space ranger, so nothing. I'm an Earth Directorate agent. We are sworn to protect and serve.
Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate myself. You're the first agent I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for the rest of your organization, can't really say. They hate corporations, I've heard that much. But what about you? You buy into their policy too?
Zero. See, I don't know much about the Earth Directorate, so is... I guess this one? I'm an agent by happenstance? Because they're gonna be a corrupt organization. This is the freaking Outer Worlds universe. All the corporations are terrible. So I don't want to side with them, or I don't want to say I like them, because I don't know anything about them. So this is hostile to her. That one, I don't know. It's our job to keep corruption in check. It goes for all corporations, which would include them. I'm going to lecture on your loyalties if that's what you're worried about. I guess I'll say that. I'm not going to lecture you on your loyalties if that's what you're worried about.
No, I get that. If you wanted to, you would have done so already. Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
Yep.
How personal are we talking?
Been thinking about your graft. What if Doc Tinsley's expertise isn't enough?
If this new graft fails, you mean? Then I keep pushing forward till I can't anymore. You didn't see me when I first got out of surgery and came to Paradise Island. The fact that you and I met at all is a testament to Doc's skill. But suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time to go. You can only cheat death so many times. You know that as well as I do.
What about the doctor who gave you that first graft?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you who that doctor was or where they're stationed. Grafting was a procedure in its infancy, see? So corporate like to keep things hush-hush. Can't say I like the thought of it. Could have been cut open in the middle of a cave for all I know. I'd rather not dwell on those moments, if it's all the same to you. What matters is the here and now.
Okay, something else?
Fine by me?
Want to continue our discussion about the Earth Directorate?
Yeah, figured you might. I want to say up front that I got nothing against you or your crew. Ain't one to judge the firearm by its plating. And so far, you ain't given me reason to doubt your character. But the Earth Directorate itself, it's got much to answer for.
All right, why do you mistrust them?
The Earth Directorate swore a promise to every colony out there. That if you plead for help, help will come. Maybe not immediately, but you know, maybe sometime this decade. But that's all a heap of shit. You know how many of us in Tau Ceti tried to send messages? And when that didn't work, how we begged the stars for the Earth Directorate to save us? They never responded. Never showed up. Not when I was a child, certainly not by the time Auntie's Choice came around. You ask me, you're selling folk a lie.
Well, I'm sorry that the Earth Directorate let you down, but I'm trying to remedy that.
I know that. I see you doing all you can to help folk. Look, I ain't holding you to account for the Earth Directorate's ills. No more than anyone would hold me to those of Auntie's Choice. We're our own people. No matter how often I'm hit in the face with that fact, with you, with Ethel, it's rather easy to forget at times. But talking through this reminds me. And I appreciate it, Commander.
Well, I'm glad we talked. I don't want our affiliations to come between us.
Nor do I.
Okay, something else?
Fine by me.
Nope.